Welcome to the Garden Years. I'm your host, Gloria. This is the place where we talk honestly about what it means to move through the later seasons of life with intention and wisdom and care. Over the past few episodes, we've been talking about falls. We began with the wake up call, how something as simple as a fall can stop us in our tracks and ask us to pay attention. Then we talked about caring for our bodies because strength, balance, and movement are things we have to tend to as we age. And last time, we talked about preparing for the years ahead, not in fear, but in wisdom, thinking about how we want to live and what support we may need as time moves forward. Today, I want to talk about something just as important: community. Yes, community. Because one of the greatest strengths we can have in these years is not just a strong body or a well planned future, it is people. It is people. Many falls happen quietly. Someone slips in the kitchen, trips over a step, loses their balance getting out of the car. They may sit there for a moment, gather themselves, and slowly stand up. And often, the first thing they do is this: they tell no one. They brush it off. They say, I'm fine. I'm just fine. But sometimes that silence is not strength. Sometimes it's isolation. We were never meant to age alone. For most of human history, people did not age alone. They lived in communities. Families lived close together. Neighbors noticed when something was different. People looked out for one another. Today, many of us live much more independently. And independence, yes, can be a beautiful thing. But independence does not have to mean isolation. Because when we move through these years completely on our own, small things can become bigger things very, very quickly. Community gives us another set of eyes, another voice of encouragement, another hand when we need it. Yes, community notices what we often miss. Sometimes the people around us notice things before we do. A friend might notice we're moving a little slower. A friend might notice our steps getting shorter. Our neighbor may see us holding on to the railings more carefully. A family member might notice we hesitate on stairs. These observations are not criticism. They are care. They are care. And our community help us see these things we might overlook. Pride can keep us quiet as well. Many people don't want to tell others when something happens to them. They don't want to worry their children. They don't want to feel like a burden. They don't want to appear fragile. But sharing is not weakness. Sharing is wisdom. Letting someone know what is happening in our lives allows others to support us when we need it. And the truth is, most people are grateful to be trusted with that kind of honesty. And it doesn't have to be a big circle. There are small circles. They protect us. Community doesn't have to mean a large group of people. Sometimes it's just a few people, a friend you walk with, a neighbor who checks in, a church group, a family member who calls regularly. Small circles of connection can provide much benefit and support to us. They remind us that we are not navigating these years by ourselves. And this week, I'm going to leave you a question to reflect on. I want you to ask something. I want to ask you something simple. Who are the people in your life who would notice if something changed? And just as importantly, who are the people you check in on? Because community goes both ways. We receive care and we offer care. These are the garden years, the season when our wisdom begins guiding the way we live. We care for our bodies. We prepare for the future. And we remember that the strength of our lives is often found in the people around us. Because the truth is, strength helps us stand, preparation helps us plan, but community helps us keep going. So before this week ends, reach out to someone, call a friend, check on a neighbor, let someone know you're thinking about them. Because the years ahead are not just something we prepare for. They are something we walk through together. And until next time, keep tending the life that has been given to you. These are the garden years. Have a good week. Bye.